Instant Neuro! Auditory system pathways. The primary auditory cortex is found in the posterior superior temporal gyrus and includes Brodmann areas 41 and 42. Brodmann area 22, which contains Wernicke's area, is also involved in auditory processing. The primary auditory cortex has a tonotopic organization. Lower frequency sounds are mapped more anteriorly, and higher frequency sounds are mapped more posteriorly. This tonotopic organization originates in the cochlea. In the cochlea, high-frequency sounds vibrate closer to the base, whereas low-frequency sounds vibrate towards the apex. Localization of sound is an important factor for sound processing. To determine the lateral source of a sound, the auditory system analyzes differences between sound perception in each ear. Interaural time delay is the difference in arrival time of the sound between two ears. If the sound arrives from one side, the sound wave has further to travel to reach the far ear compared to the near ear. This image shows the different interaural time delays that may be experienced with sounds from different angles. Processing of this information aids in the process of identifying the direction of the sound source. Interaural intensity difference also provides important location information. Sound arriving from the right side has a higher intensity at the right ear than at the left ear. This is because the head shadows the left ear. Sound from the front reaches both ears equally, and sound off to one side partially shadows the far ear. These intensity differences are frequency dependent and they increase with increasing frequency. Neural signals can travel from the spiral ganglion and eighth cranial nerve to the auditory cortex via numerous pathways. Here, a primary pathway is shown through brainstem cross-sections. Notice that only the connections from one side are illustrated. It is important to remember four main components of this pathway: the superior olivary complex of the pons, the lateral lemniscus of the inferior colliculus of the midbrain, and the medial geniculate nucleus of the thalamus. The brachium of the inferior colliculus projects from the inferior colliculus to the medial geniculate nucleus of the thalamus. From there, the acoustic radiations project to the auditory cortex. Instant Neuro!